Good morning, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Today is a new lesson on something that we have been talking a lot about in circle time. Now, you guys have been asking me every day, is today Mother's Day? Well, today is still not Mother's Day, but we're going to do something special so that Mommy can still feel special on her Mother's Day this year. Now, I know going out and buying things and getting flowers, which we usually do, might not be an option this year because of this current situation. So today's lesson, we're going to learn about doing a little craft that I would generally do at school with things that you would have generally at home. Now, if you don't and you want to modify, I'll give you options to modify it as well. Now, why do we celebrate Mother's Day? Why do you think we need to celebrate moms? Do you think they're important? Yeah, I know, they're super important. And we have special days to celebrate dads as well. So we have our special day and it's coming up for Mother's Day. So let's think of all the ways that our mummies are important. Can you think of something that's very important that you love about your mummy? Does she make you your breakfast? Does she give you snuggles before bedtime? Does she make you feel all better about yourself when you fall down or you hurt yourself? Does she make sure that anything you need, you have? Yes. Your mummy is a very important person. Your mummy has always been there and she will continue to always be there for you. So, this Mother's Day, we are going to learn a little song, and when I tell you about it, you can pause me. But we're going to learn a little song that you can sing to her when you're going to give her your present. Now, you can pause me here, watch the video, and come back to me. Great job. What did you like about that video? What were they singing about? Very good. They were singing about mummies. And what do we like to do to show mummies how much we love them? Yeah, we like to give them hugs. What else? We like to give them kisses. Yes. Oh my goodness, there's so many ways. What else can we do? We can listen. Yeah, we can listen very well. I know mummies love when we listen and they don't have to say something over and over again. So this Mother's Day on Sunday, I want you to do something nice for me. I want you to do whatever you can to make Mommy feel special. Now, who can help Daddy make some breakfast for Mommy in bed? Or who can make Mommy a nice lunch with Daddy? Clearly, I have food on my mind. But what about making a little gift? Now, we can't go out and buy because we are in lockdown and we have to stay at home. So I have created a little tutorial of how to make a little gift at home, which you will have things generally that you can use. So, things that you're going to need. First off, you're going to need a jar. Now, generally, everyone has been using all of their things from the cupboard, and you will have a jar that you have finished. You can just wash it out and take off the paper. After that, you're going to need tissue paper, which you generally might have recycled from Christmas or you have for future gifts. You're also going to need a tray, a container to keep the cut pieces of paper in, and you're going to need some watered down glue. You can just add some glue into a container and add water to it and mix it all together. The first thing I'm going to ask you to do is to cut the piece of paper, the piece of tissue paper, into small little squares into the container that you have. If you don't have tissue paper, you can get a napkin and you can paint it in paint that they may have or markers, and then just cut it into little pieces and allow them to use that as their tissue paper. It would give different effects. You can let them choose the colors that they can have if you have options. Finally, after that, you're going to then get your jar that you have nice and clean. You're going to get the glue from the container, and you're just going to spread it onto the jar. After you spread the watered down glue onto the jar, you're going to add and stick on the cut up pieces of paper, and do that all around the jar, continually adding glue and paper as you go around the jar. Now you're going to do this a few times. During each time, once you've finished going around the jar once, you're going to allow it to dry for a little bit, and then you're going to add more glue and more paper. You can do this twice. Once you have finished, you would have a completed jar that's decorated with different tissue papers all around, and you're going to get a candle. If she already has one, then you can use that one once it fits inside the jar. And you're going to need string. The string you're going to keep after you put the candle into the jar, and then you're going to use the string to wrap around the rim of the mason jar. Now, my jar was a small mason jar. I would have liked a tea light candle, but that's all I had at this time, so that will work. You just tie the string around. If you would like to write a little note, you can write a little note on the string and then secure it there. And there we have our candle for Mother's Day. You light it and let her have a peaceful afternoon. Now that is one way we can make a gift. Of course, you can make a card and attach it with it and allow them to present the gift to Mom on Mother's Day. And you can maybe sing the song that's in the video that you watched earlier on. Moms, I wish you all the best on Mother's Day. I know that these are very difficult times and you guys are doing an amazing job. You and dads. I need to slot dads in as well because everybody is pulling their weight in this situation. So I want to say I wish you the best Mother's Day that you can have in this situation. And I'm sending my love and support all the way to you. Have a good one.